This week's Torah portion is called Yitro, and it's in the book of Exodus. It's called Yitro because that's the name of Moses' father-in-law, Jethro. And in the beginning of this portion, Jethro, having heard that Moses and the Israelites were redeemed and made it to freedom, meets up with Moses in the desert so that he can bring his daughter and his grandsons back to Moses because they were staying with him while Moses was leading the Israelites out. And while Jethro is with Moses, he gives him some advice on how to organize the Israelite people. And just after he takes leave of Moses, we have that great scene of Moses up on Mount Sinai receiving the commandments. Now we think all of the commandments are important and everybody should follow them. But I want to focus on just one for a moment, Shabbat. What do you do to make Shabbat different in your life? We all have different ideas about what the Sabbath can mean, but we all certainly know that it is a big part of Judaism. And I want to suggest that everybody take just a moment and think about what they can do, what you can do to make Shabbat just a little bit different from the rest of the week. Rabbi Cohen has often suggested that even if you don't have time to make a nice dinner, just throw down a tablecloth before you put whatever it is you're going to eat on your table. It makes a distinction. It shows that that day is different, that we're beginning a different period of time with the end of the day on Friday and the beginning of the Sabbath. I'd like to make another suggestion. Try coming to Shabbat services from time to time. We have a great time during services here at Bet Shalom. It's fun, it's fulfilling, it's a moment that you can take to say thanks to God and join in our communal prayers. If you have small children, don't worry. They'll learn how to sit during services. If they can't make it through the whole thing, that's okay. You'll know when they've had enough and you can go out into the social hall for just a few minutes to wait until they're ready to come back in. Shabbat services at Bet Shalom are a great time to come together as a community, and I hope you'll consider coming now and then, joining us a few times a month as we gather in our sanctuary as we do each week. Most of our services are at 6 o'clock, and of course our Saturday morning service is at 10, and everyone is invited. I hope to see you on Shabbat.